Om Shanti. 20th May 2020. Babdada's Sakar Murli. In the essence, Baba says, sweet children, whilst running your business, etc., constantly remember your godly student life, and this is steady. Stay in the intoxication that God Himself is teaching you. Question: what are the signs of the children who know how to digest the nectar of knowledge? Answer: they constantly have a spiritual intoxication. On the basis of that intoxication, they continue to benefit everyone. They don't like doing anything apart from benefiting everyone. They remain busy in the service of changing thorns into flowers. Om Shanti. You children are now sitting here and you know that you are actors. You have completed the cycle of 84 births. You children should have this awareness. You know that Baba has come to enable you to claim the kingdom once again and to change you from Tamo Pradhan to Sato Pradhan. No one but the Father can explain these things. You are sitting here as though in a school. When you are outside, you are no longer in a school. You know that this is the highest on high spiritual school. The spiritual father sits here and teaches you. You children should remember your studies, should you not? This one is a child too. It is the father who teaches him and all of you children. He is the father of all human souls. He comes and takes a body on loan in order to explain to you. He explains to you every day. While you are sitting here, your intellects should be aware that you have taken 84 births. You were the masters of the world. You were deities. Having taken rebirth, you have fallen to the floor. Bharat was so solvent. You are now aware of all of this. The whole story is of Bharat and also of all of you. Do not forget yourselves. We used to rule in heaven and we had to take 84 births. You have to keep this in your awareness throughout the day. While running your business, you should remember the study, how you were the masters of the world and how you then continued to come down. This is very easy, but no one is able to remember it. Remembrance slips away because souls are impure. The awareness that God is teaching you slips away. We are Baba's student. Baba continually say, stay on the pilgrimage of remembrance. The Father is teaching us and making us into those. Let there be this awareness throughout the day. Only the Father reminds you that this place was Bharat. We were deities and have now become devils. Previously, your intellects were also devilish. The Father has now given you godly intellects. In spite of that, this doesn't remain in the intellects of some, you forget. The Father gives you so much intoxication. You are once again becoming those deities. Therefore, there should be this intoxication. We are claiming our kingdom. We will rule our kingdom. Some of you have no intoxication at all. You are unable to digest the nectar of knowledge. Those who do have this intoxication would not consider it right to talk of anything except things that benefit others. They remain busy serving to make others into flowers. Previously we were flowers and then Maya made us into thorns. We are now becoming flowers once again. Talk to yourselves in this way. When you explain to others with this intoxication, the arrow will strike the target very quickly. Bharat was the garden of Allah. It was now become impure. We were the masters of the whole world. This is such a great thing. However, just look at what we have now become. We have fallen so much. This play is about our rise and fall. The father sits here and tells us this story. The other story is false, whereas this is the true one. Those people relate the story of true Narayan, but they do not understand how they ascended or how they descended. The Father has now told you the story of the true Narayan, of how you lost the kingdom. It all depended on you. You souls now know how you are claiming the kingdom from the Father. When the Father asks you here if you have in this intoxication, you say yes. But as soon as you go outside, there is no intoxication at all. You children can understand for yourselves that although you raise your hands, your activity is such that there can not be this intoxication. You can feel this for yourselves. The Father reminds you, children, he says, children, I gave you the kingdom. You then lost it. You have been coming down. This play is about your rise and fall. Today, someone is a king and tomorrow he will be dethroned. There are many such stories in the newspapers. If you were to respond to those, people would be able to understand something. Even if you remember that this is a play, there can be constant happiness. It is in your intellects that Shiv Baba came 5,000 years before today. He came and taught us Raj Yoga. And then there was a war. The Father tells you all of these right things. This is the most elevated confluence age. After the Iron Age, there is the most elevated age. The Iron Age wouldn't be called the most elevated age. Even the Golden Age wouldn't be called that. The devilish community and the divine community are mentioned. This confluence age is the age in between them when the old world is made new. It takes the whole cycle for it to change from new to old. It is now the confluence age. In the golden age, it was the kingdom of deities. They no longer exist, but many other religions have now come. This remains in your intellects. There are many who study for 6 to 8 months or even 12 months and then fall. They fail. Although they become pure, they do not study and so they become trapped. Purity by itself is of no use. There are also many sannyasis who have renounced their sannyas religion of renunciation. They get married and become householders. Therefore, the Father now explains to your children, you are sitting in a school, how you lost your kingdom and how many births you took are in your awareness. The Father once again says, become the masters of the world. You definitely have to become pure. The more you remember Baba, the purer you will become. How else would the allow that is mixed with the gold be removed? It is in the intellects of you children that you souls were Sato Pradhan. You were 24 karat gold. Then you continued to come down until this is what your state has become. What have you become? The Father doesn't say that you have become, but you human beings say that you were deities. There is the praise of Bharat. Who is the one who enters Bharat, and what knowledge does he give when he comes? No one knows this. One should at least know when the liberator comes. Bharat is said to be the most ancient land, and so his reincarnation must definitely take place in Bharat. This means that his birthday is also celebrated here. The father definitely comes here. The lucky chariot is also spoken of. Therefore, he must have entered a human body. They have portrayed a horse-drawn chariot for this. There is so much difference. They have shown Krishna in the chariot. No one knows about me. You now understand that Baba came into this chariot. This one is called the lucky chariot. Brahma becomes Vishnu. This is shown clearly in this picture. Shiv is shown above the Trimurti who gave Shiva's introduction. Baba had this created. You now understand that Baba entered the chariot of Brahma. Brahma becomes Vishnu and Vishnu becomes Brahma. It is also explained to you children how Vishnu becomes Brahma after 84 births and how Brahma becomes Vishnu within a second. This is a wonderful aspect for your intellects to imbibe. First of all, you have to give the father's introduction. Bharat used to be heaven. Therefore, heavenly God, the Father, must surely have created heaven. This picture is first class. You should be interested in explaining this to others. The Father has this interest. You also explain in this way at the centers. Here, the Father is now directly in front of you. The Father sits here and explains to you souls. There is definitely a difference between the explanation given by you souls and the explanation given by the Father. Therefore, you come here to listen personally to Baba. The Father says again and again, child, child. There isn't as much impact from brothers as there is from Father. Here, you sit personally in front of the Father. You souls meet the Supreme Soul, and so this is called a Mela, meeting. When the Father explains personally, the intoxication rises very high. You think, since the unlimited Father is explaining, why should I not listen to him? The Father says, I sent you to heaven. Then, whilst taking 84 births, you became impure. So will you not become pure ones again? Baba says, this to you souls. Some of you understand and say, Baba is telling the truth. Some instantly say, Baba, why would I not become pure? The Father says, remember me and your sins will be cut away and you will become real gold. I am the purifier Father of everyone. Therefore, there is so much difference between the explanation given by souls and the explanation given by the Father. For instance, when a new person comes, if he is a flower and belongs here, he will be touched and say, this is right. If he doesn't belong here, he won't understand anything. Therefore, also explains to others, the Father is telling us souls to become pure. People go to bath in the Ganges in order to become pure. They also adopt a guru. However, only the Father is the purifier. The Father tells you souls, you have become so impure. This is why you souls remember me and ask me to come and purify you. The Father says, I come every cycle. I tell you children to become pure in this last birth. This kingdom of Ravan has to be destroyed. The main thing is to become pure. There is no poison in heaven. Explain to anyone who comes that the Father says, Consider yourselves to be souls and remember me, the Father, and you will become pure. The alloy within you will be removed. You remember the word Manmanabhav? Do you not? The Father is incorporeal and we souls are also incorporeal. Just as we listen with our bodies, in the same way the Father explains to us by entering a body. How else could we say, constantly remember me alone, renounce all the relationships of bodies? He definitely comes here and enters Brahma. Prajapita now exists in a practical form, and the Father speaks to us through him. We only listen to the unlimited Father. He says, become pure, renounce becoming impure, renounce the arrogance of those old bodies, remember me, and your final thoughts will lead you to your destination, and you will become Lakshmi Narayan. The main defect that diverges you from the Father is that of thinking about others, of listening to and speaking of evil things. The Father's direction is, do not listen to evil things. You children should not be involved in the business of telling you stories about one person to another and then that one's story to the first one. Renounce gossiping. At present, the intellect of everyone in the world has no love for the Father. To speak of anything other than the things of Ram is just gossip. The Father now says, renounce gossiping. Tell all souls, O Sitas, all of you must now have yoga with one Ram. You are messengers. Give everyone the Father's message in which he says, remember me. That's all. Apart from this one aspect, everything else is just gossip. The Father tells all you children, renounce gossiping. Make all the Sitas connect their intellects in yoga with the one Rama. This is your only business. Simply continue to give this message. The Father has come and he says that we now have to go to the golden age. We now have to leave this arid age. You have been sent into exile. You are sitting in a jungle. A forest is also called a jungle. When a Kumari is about to get married, she sits in exile and she then goes to a mansion. You are also sitting in a jungle. You now have to go to your in-laws' home. You have to leave your old bodies here. Continue to remember the one Father. Those who have loving intellects at the time of destruction will go into a mansion, whereas those whose intellects have no love will go into the forest. Their residence will be a jungle. The Father explains to you children in many different ways. You forget the Father who gave you your unlimited kingdom and you went into a jungle. There are the residences of a jungle and a garden. The Father is also called the master of the garden. At least this should enter someone's intellect. Our kingdom was in Bharat, but it no longer exists. At present, our residence is a jungle. We are to go into the garden. While you are sitting here, your intellects are aware that you are receiving your kingdom from the unlimited Father. The Father says, have love for me, but you still forget me. The Father complains, for how much longer will you continue to forget me? How will you be able to go to the golden age? Ask yourself. For how long do I remember Baba? It is as though we are sitting in the fire of yoga through which our sins are being absolved. Your intellects must have love for the one Father. He is your first class beloved and he makes you first class too. There is such a difference between traveling in a third class carriage like goats and traveling in an air conditioned carriage. Churn the ocean of knowledge about all of these things and you will enjoy yourselves. This Baba says, I too have to beat my head a great deal in order to remember Baba. These thoughts continue to come throughout the day. This is the effort you children also have to make. Acha. To the sweetest, beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the mother, the father, Bab Dada. The spiritual father says namaste to the spiritual children. Spiritual children in return to their spiritual father says good morning, namaste, namaste, namaste. Essence for dharana. Number 1 point. Do not speak of anything other than the things of Ram, God, to anyone. Renounce gossiping and telling stories of someone to one another and thinking about others. Number 2 point. Have love for the one Father alone. Renounce the arrogance of your old body and make yourself pure by having remembrance of the Father. Blessing. May you give the proof of your faith by experiencing spiritual intoxication and becoming constantly victorious. Alokik spiritual intoxication is the mirror of faith. The proof of faith is intoxication and the proof of intoxication is happiness. Maya cannot carry out any of her games in front of those who always remain happy and intoxicated. Maya cannot enter the kingdom of a carefree emperor. Spiritual intoxication easily enables you to forget the old world and old sanskars. Therefore, constantly maintain the intoxication of your soul conscious form, the intoxication of your spiritual life, the intoxication of being an angel, and the intoxication of the future, and you will become victorious. The slogan. The virtue of sweetness is the greatness of Brahmin life. Therefore, become sweet and make others sweet. The virtue of sweetness is the greatness of Brahmin life. Therefore, become sweet and make others sweet. Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba.